we're going to uncover the enigmatic duende. Many cultures have dwarfs or gnome-like creatures, but the duende holds a unique position within the cultural fabric of the Philippines. The word itself derives from the Spanish duende, meaning goblin or elf. But the Filipino duende has transformed into something entirely distinct. So let's unravel what makes this creature so captivating. Picture a being barely a few feet tall, often depicted as elderly figures with wrinkled skin and long beards. Sometimes they're even seen wearing traditional clothing, which just adds to their mystique. Despite their small size, duendes are believed to possess incredible strength. Even more intriguing is their association with magical abilities. These powers can be used for good or for ill, depending on the duende's nature, and of course their interactions with humans. It's this unpredictable nature that makes them both fascinating and a bit daunting. There are two primary types of duendes in Filipino folklore, the duende sapunso and the duende sa bahay. The duende sapunso dwells in anthills, mounds, and other natural formations. Closely tied to nature, they're often seen as mischievous guardians of the natural world. They can react swiftly as they feel disrespected. Then there's the duende sa bahay. They reside within homes and are considered protectors of the household. They can bring good luck and ward off harm, but there is a catch. They must be treated with respect. Imagine sharing your home with a powerful supernatural being. It definitely adds a new dimension to the idea of home security. The duende is not just a mythical creature. They're interwoven into the fabric of everyday life and beliefs. This is especially true in rural areas where traditional beliefs hold strong. They feature prominently in children's stories. These tales often serve as cautionary warnings about respecting nature and the unseen forces around us. Imagine growing up with stories about not disturbing anthills, or playing at certain areas for fear of angering a duende. It's a powerful way to instill a sense of respect for the environment. Many Filipinos incorporate rituals and practices into their lives to appease the duendes. Before building a house or cultivating land, offerings are made to seek the duende's blessing. This reflects a belief in the interconnectedness of the human and spirit worlds. It's a recognition that forces beyond our understanding can influence our lives. The phrase tabi-tabi po is common in Filipino culture. It means, excuse me, or please move aside. And it's used when passing areas where duendes might reside. It's a gesture of respect, acknowledging their presence and asking for safe passage. Imagine walking through a forest and whispering tabi-tabi po as you pass a towering tree or an ancient mound. It's a way of showing courtesy and humility to the unseen world. While all duendes are considered powerful, they are not all the same. Some are believed to be benevolent, bringing good fortune and helping those in need. These are often referred to as duende blanco or duende puti, meaning white duende. They represent the positive side, the helpers and protectors. Then there are the duende item, or black duende. They are known for their mischievous and sometimes malevolent nature. They're the tricksters who might play pranks, cause illness, or bring misfortune. They represent the potential dangers of disrespecting the unseen world. It's this duality that makes the duende so compelling. They embody both the light and shadow of the supernatural. They represent the potential for both good and bad luck. And it's up to humans to navigate this complex relationship with respect and awareness. Consider the traditional beliefs and superstitions surrounding duendes, leaving food offerings as a gesture of goodwill, avoiding whistling at night lest you attract unwanted attention, respecting their dwellings and not disturbing anthills or mounds, attributing sudden unexplained bruises to a duende's pinch. These beliefs are more than just quaint superstitions. They reflect deeply ingrained values, respect for nature, respect for the unseen world, and respect for the power that lies beyond our immediate comprehension. They serve as reminders to tread carefully, and to be mindful of the delicate balance between the human and spirit realms. What's fascinating is how these beliefs persist even in the face of modernization. While cities grow and technology advances, stories of duendes are still shared. This is particularly true in rural communities where the connection to nature and tradition remains strong. It's a testament to the enduring power of folklore to shape beliefs and influence how people interact with the world around them. It speaks to the human need to believe in something beyond the tangible, something that sparks our imagination and reminds us that there's still magic and mystery to be found. The duende has even found its way into contemporary Filipino media. They appear in literature, films, and television shows, keeping their legend alive for new generations. The duende has become a cultural icon, symbolizing the resilience and creativity of Filipino folklore. They are a reminder of the rich tapestry of beliefs that have shaped the Philippines' cultural identity. These beliefs highlight the importance of respecting boundaries, both physical and spiritual. It's about recognizing that humans are not the only inhabitants of this world. and we need to coexist peacefully with other beings. Let's talk about encounters with duendes. These stories are often passed down through generations, and they provide a glimpse into the beliefs and experiences of the Filipino people. Some encounters are positive. People report receiving unexpected help or good fortune after showing kindness to a duende. A farmer might find his crops flourishing after leaving offerings at an anthill. A family might experience good health and prosperity after treating a duende with respect. But there are also stories of negative encounters. These often stem from disrespecting a duende or their home. People report being tricked, led astray, or even physically harmed by angry duendes. These stories serve as cautionary tales. They remind people of the importance of respecting the unseen world. They also highlight the duality of the duende, their potential for both good and bad. One common motif in these stories is the duende's ability to play tricks on humans. They might hide objects, move things around, or even make people see things that aren't there. Imagine waking up one morning to find your furniture rearranged, or searching for your keys only to find them in the most unlikely of places. These are the kinds of pranks that duendes are known for. Sometimes their actions can be more malevolent, though. People report experiencing sudden illnesses or accidents after angering a duende. Unexplained bruises or scratches are often attributed to a duende's touch. These stories can be unsettling, but they also speak to the power these creatures possess. They remind us that there are forces at work in the world that we don't fully understand. Despite the prevalence of modernization and technology, beliefs in duendes persist. This is especially true in rural areas, where people are more closely connected to nature. These beliefs are often passed down from elders to younger generations, ensuring that the stories and traditions surrounding duendes remain alive. Even in urban areas where life is fast-paced and technology reigns supreme, there are still those who hold on to these beliefs. Perhaps it's a way of staying connected to their cultural heritage. Or maybe it's a belief in something beyond the tangible. Whatever the reason, the enduring belief in duendes speaks to the power of folklore, its ability to shape our beliefs and influence our understanding of the world. As we move into the modern era, the legends of the duendes found new forms of expression. They appear in contemporary literature, films, and television shows, often depicted as mischievous tricksters or benevolent protectors. These modern interpretations reflect the evolving nature of folklore and its ability to adapt and resonate with new audiences. The duende has also become a symbol of Filipino culture, embracing both its traditional roots and its modern evolution. As we conclude this part of our deep dive, let's take a moment to appreciate the enduring power of the duende. These creatures are more than just mythical beings. They're a reflection of a culture's values, beliefs, and relationship with the unseen world. They remind us of the importance of respect, humility, and living in harmony with nature. They continue to captivate our imaginations, inspiring us to believe in the possibility of magic and wonder. We've explored their origins, types, cultural significance, and even some chilling encounters. Now let's shift our focus to the duende's lasting impact on Filipino culture, what their enduring presence tells us about ourselves. These aren't just stories told to frighten children or quaint superstitions passed down through generations. The duende has permeated Filipino art, literature, and even social customs. Their influence can be seen everywhere if you know where to look. Traditional Filipino crafts often feature depictions of duendes, whether carved into wooden figures, woven into tapestries, or painted onto pottery. Their mischievous grins and enigmatic expressions capture the imagination. They remind us of the ever-present, unseen world. In literature, duendes have taken center stage in countless tales. From children's books to graphic novels to adult fiction, they serve as both protagonists and antagonists, embodying the duality of nature and the complexities of the human experience. They can be tricksters, heroes, or even tragic figures. Each story adds another layer to their multifaceted persona. Even the landscape of the Philippines has been shaped by the belief in duendes. Certain trees, rocks, or hills are considered sacred or off-limits, sites where duendes are believed to reside. These places are often treated with reverence and respect. It's a testament to the power of belief to influence how we interact with our environment. But the duende's impact goes beyond the tangible. It reaches into the very heart of Filipino social customs. Remember the phrase, tabi-tabi po. It's more than just a polite expression. It's a deeply ingrained social practice, a way of acknowledging the unseen and showing respect for forces beyond our comprehension. This respect to the duende extends to a broader respect for nature and the interconnectedness of all things. It's a recognition that humans are not the sole inhabitants of this world, and that we have a responsibility to coexist peacefully with the unseen. So, what can we learn from the enduring belief in duendes? What does it tell us about the human psyche and our need to believe in something beyond the tangible? On a psychological level, the duende provides a way to explain the unexplainable. Those moments in life when things happen that defy logic or reason. Sudden illnesses, unexpected misfortunes, or even strokes of good luck. Attributing these events to the actions of duendes offers a sense of control in a world that can often feel chaotic and unpredictable. Sociologically, the belief in duendes strengthens community bonds. Shared stories and beliefs create a sense of belonging and shared identity. They provide a framework for understanding the world and navigating social interactions. Dwende also serves as a reminder of the importance of tradition and cultural heritage. In a rapidly changing world, these beliefs offer a connection to the past, a sense of continuity and stability. But perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from the Dwende is the power of imagination, the ability to believe in the unseen, to embrace the unknown, and to find wonder in the everyday. In a world that often prioritizes logic and reason, the Dwende challenges us to step outside our comfort zones, to embrace the possibility of magic and mystery. So as we conclude our deep dive into the world of the Dwende, let's carry with us the lessons they have taught us. The importance of respect for nature and the unseen, the power of belief and imagination, and the enduring strength of cultural heritage. The world is full of wonders, and the Dwende is just one example of the many mysteries that await those who dare to explore. Until next time, keep an open mind and never stop seeking the extraordinary in the ordinary.